Hello, 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 test, test. Okay, we're good. We're live, we're live, we're live. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Look at the sell side down here. Even though like we have a nice move up from the election news, that sentiment, we have so much sell side right down below. We're not gonna focus on that until we get confirmation, but next draw is really about 150 points away at 21.030. We don't really have much. Check the hourly here. We're in the 4-hour charts now. Yeah, we have a few more targets here. Next draw is at 900. But we're tagging a lot of targets, guys. Retracing that 4-hour and just pushing. I don't think today is much like we're going to be looking at trading analysis. It's just been very one-sided based off the news there. Start pushing there. This is really going. I'll draw this projection here. See where we have idea for. This is where we had SMC too. Okay, let's do this. We're hitting up the -4 variation soon here. Alright, anything that fits me. So this is what I tend to dislike in price actions. When we don't have anything to work with in the 15 here. Let me zoom in. This has been one grind up, guys. Hello, hello, guys. Let's get started today. What do you think about trading 1-to-1? Is that 1-to-1 risk reward, you mean? I'm kind of more in favor of that, yeah. As long as you have something that on edge. Like, let's say you're doing 1-to-1, just have like a model that you know you can get like about 60+% win rate at very consistent. Like, that's not based on backtest, that's just like from real data. If you can do that, then you're set. Alright, let me set up my thing here. Yeah, I haven't really been trading much lately, guys. I've been just working on my project and stuff. But we've been taking base hits at least. All the accounts is always very green. And I just actually got approved from Apex, so now we got paid from Apex. So we got paid from Tradeify. We got paid, I think, from Top Step too. So we're doing good. We're doing good already. Just like with very minimal time given. Where the heck is... Oh, okay. We're just so high up on NQ right now. Yeah, I don't really have much analysis going on here. Next buy side is all the way up. The main one, the main external one, is all the way up here. ES is all-time high. You know what happens with all-time high. It's very hard to time the top essentially. You just gotta really keep playing until it does flip. It shows very clear closure. So this is very one-sided upside. If you're able to get longs anytime from Asia all the way to New York Open, we're sitting pretty right now. And that's what happens after the election. I think that's what happened last year as well. For our unmitigated N2, we did fail there. But how many guys trade Apex and submit a payout with a new payout system for November 1st? This is November 1st, I mean. If you did, man, I believe you're liking it as long as you follow the rules. I've seen so many people got approved with 20 plus, or like 20 accounts basically, instantaneously. We're still pumping there. I mean, we'll hunt for long opportunities if we can here. Got rejected for one and waiting on approval. I'm not sure what the rejection reason is, but hopefully it's fine. Looks like NQ made a new high here. New high of day. Just get moved here. It should be down here. Question. So I really hope everyone here has been doing well this month so far. Really good month for me. In payouts and consistency wise, we're only like 6 days in. So like, what is this? Minus in the weekends. How many days has it been? We have Friday the 1st, Monday, Tuesday, and now Wednesday. It's only been 4 trading days in. And a lot of those days are like kind of days where I don't think many people should be really hammering trades. So it's been pretty nice to just sit back and let things play out. Yeah, I just posted on X. I need to start remembering it's called X, not Twitter. But I posted on X. Just got approved literally in 36 hours. I think I did it somewhere at nighttime in the 4th. Approved this morning. And the new logo. I actually like the new logo now. Like initially, I'm like, I like the second logo. Even the OG logo is better. But this one's growing to me. It's like kind of like a meta thing, like Facebook style, with infinity, very futuristic. But it's like a revamp. So like, that's what they're gonna try to do to make it look nice for the Apex 3.0. But pushing highs right now. Man, I would really love I was holding my swing still. I keep on paper handing because I don't like to hold through days that's like somewhat unpredictable. Which, you know, it's anything could happen here. Literally anything could happen. Whether Biden or someone loses, a candidate loses or not, anything could really happen. And I don't like to hold through that, so I really took profits already on my swings. But this has been a monstrous pump already. Look, 500 plus points even before that. Look at the 5-minute chart. So like this is why I show. We have ever since Asia opened, really. Asia just ripped up all the way, like 300 points. London just kind of consolidated with moving a little bit, and then New York has expanded further. And then PM is continuing that push. We'll look to get the ESI here. It's a very incredible push. And I'm fine. Like I know a lot of you guys, or some people in my Discord, and other people also do trade the election in the volatility there. I've been just kind of sidelines. I think I didn't want to. This is the one time where I'm like, okay, I've been just too consistent. This could pay out like 10x if we're right on this. Which my anticipation was like Trump's gonna win, and we're gonna. If Trump wins, usually, or it's gonna be a correlation with that. It's gonna pump too. But man, would be lovely if we took some trades off of that. I know Dono in Discord. If you guys are in the Discord, he's like the one trading the election. He was holding longs for the longest time, and he ran it up. He ran it up tremendously. Very incredible to see. You guys who trade election, man, good work. Still pumping. I'm not just gonna long just blindly, even though I'm very bullish. This is somewhat overextended. Where like for me to long, I need like a sweep somewhere, like at the minimum. Even the 15-minute chart does not look good for like my model type of entry. But we're on here. We're on the stream. We'll see what we can get for today. He's still holding. He's holding from 319. That's incredible, man. If he's still holding, nothing can stop him from TPing. It looks like. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reading the chat, guys. If anyone want to say something in the chat, I'm gonna look at it, especially when I'm not seeing anything to trade yet. I'm struggling doing trade today, so I don't know where I should look for entry. My head is like, it should reverse. Even my experience is all time in my head. So basically, I think that problem is like, if you're struggling with entries, you either gotta identify, is this first a good trading environment? Right now, like I would say it's tradable just because this is post news. Maybe at this point here, this high, it's kind of hard to say. That's why this is perfect time. We're on stream. We're gonna try to trade this real time. You really just gotta wait to see a setup happen, and you want to anticipate where's price really heading right now. Is it more likely to go up, or is it likely to go down, or is it just something where you can't even try to anticipate? If it's the last choice, then that's not something you can trade. Like even for me, I'm like, I don't know if it wants to pump or not, or no, dump reverse. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe it will, maybe not. Four-hour unicorn here. Let me have to. Oh yeah. It's only gonna be a unicorn if this closes at 2 p.m. Then we have unicorn. But think about this. Sorry, you're looking at a 4-hour unicorn, right? This would be your breaker. Wait, you're talking about this one. I'm assuming you're talking about this one. I don't know if there's any fair value gaps really, because this already got filled. But let's say this closes above. This will be your breaker. This is like a 300-point breaker. And typically with breakers, we want to put our stop when the breaker set fails. So I don't know how you would utilize this unless you can really break it down a lower time frame too. This is more like if we get like a push up, you know, we just keep on pushing up, and then you're expecting this to run back down. So you're anticipating price should come back down higher time frame and then rebounds. And I don't think you're gonna be precise enough to just smack buys. We got a bit more to July highs. Dude, we're pumping. Is this July highs? Yeah, it is July highs. So this is where you're referring to. Yeah, 2915 here. Next target. ES is going to new highs. We're about to hit 6,000. I remember when I was first trading, I think ES was, you know, about around 4,000. Now we're at 6,000. We're still going. We'll see if we get a trade today, though, guys. I would be happy to long, but I don't think I can long up here. Let me see AM. So yeah, 9:30 open. I was not able to trade the AM session, but looks like we did pump up, took the lows, and it just keeps on running back up, and then eventually just grind it all the way up here. Yeah, I wasn't able to trade because I've been really stuck with my projects. My main project right now is the cash rebates and the prop deals and all that trading tools. It's basically that smart prop firm, and we've been paying out a lot of people lately. I think we sent out $2,000 total to like 10 users with the rebates the last 2 days, and yeah, it's been my focus. I've been just going meeting after meeting with my team, my developers, so that's why my trading has been a little bit sidetracked, and I would love to trade AM if the price action is good as well. The price action on AM has been better than PM for the last few days for sure. Because it makes the move. PM has just been very idle. Site is under maintenance. Is it under maintenance? Can someone check again? Because that was temporary. We had a upgrade, and it should be back up. But if it's not, then that's another problem in itself. And I gotta get someone to turn it back on. Man, I've been just juggling way too much stuff. But it's worth it. It's really worth it because I think this is a hole in the market for you guys. Everyone trades prop firms. I trade prop firms. I'm always trading multiple prop firms. I wish there was something like this back then. And also another way for me to give back to you guys. This hits all the checkbox for me. And then maybe my next project will be just actually coding a indicator with some developers. Maybe that can also be the next step where we'll give it to you guys with a trading model. It'll show the bias. It'll show what kind of trade model, energy model that is. The meter draws, something like that. It's definitely gonna be a codeable because we have parameters. We have a system in our trading. But yeah, it's a bit laggy. Yeah, we're also going to upgrade that soon. We just been having a lot of work to do. Just know nothing has been launched yet. Everything, you know, we just give it to you guys like, here, try this out. It's on Discord, but never officially launched. When it launches, it's going to be on my X. It's going to be on YouTube. I'm going to talk about it, make a video about it. I'm still on that testing phase, but we went through a lot of testing and everything has been good. But the main part, after that's just going to be revamped. We're gonna do a Apex basically. So it might be a new logo. It might be a site revamp. What do you guys think about the Apex logo, by the way? I swear the Apex logo is growing on me. It was not, I did not like it initially. I'm like, what the heck is this ugly logo that someone just pulled out? This is what the generation is. So Apex is OG. If you guys remember, I think it's like 2021, 2020. I think 2021 all they did 2022. And then they upgraded to this crown with Infinity. And this is 2022 half all they to really 24. So So 2 years here, 2 years here, and then late 2024. This happened, I think. What is the time this was? October 24th. So like mid-October, very late in that year, we're in this Infinity logo. But it's kind of crazy. I got paid very little on this generation just because I wasn't really hammering it. But this one, lots of paid, and hopefully this one would take me away because we've been doing really good with it with Apex, and they've been. Guys, you gotta be honest here. Don't look at people who are emotional, right? You know, when people deny or gets denied, they'll spread it everywhere. Versus when people gets approved, you're not gonna hear people. So you have to look at the general consensus. So like, let's say we go through a consensus with this viewers. We have 300 viewers. Let's say we're like, for those 300 viewers who use Apex, did you get approved or denied? It's gonna be a high percentage of numbers getting approved, and there might be some denials, but we don't know the reasons. That's what I've taken polls and seen through multiple Discords, my own Discord even. So, yeah, nice logo. They should revamp the website. They revamped the website also last one, during the Crown one, and it was a really big upgrade. And hopefully they do give another upgrade. You take anything yet? This is my first day back, or first time opening the charts really, because I've been just so busy. It's more about the developing stage, right? So like once you get it developed, you're not really spending too much time now. But once you are still like, it's just a lot of maintenance and just like we just improve. But when you're in the development phase, that's like 34x type of workload. So yeah, so I haven't traded anything yet. How are you guys doing? Press 1 if you're green, 2 red, and 3 break even. Let's see the general P&Ls for the Discord, or for the viewers. We're still pumping, guys. We're still just pumping, straight pumping. Lots of you are green today. Very green. Wow. What did you guys take? Did you guys just long somewhere? I'm assuming AM or overnight session, because I don't think people who are shorting is profiting right now. I need to look for some longs though. We have a 5-minute here. I have day for ES. Let's see if that gets tagged. But man, I really need. I don't think I like trade live more so. I probably could do it myself during these type of price actions. It's not like very high probability where I'm like, this is gonna hit, this will do this. Everything is a little bit more difficult to manage. Even though I was not trade on stream, I think it'd still be very difficult. Because just look back to the last 25 streams. That's why maybe some of you guys are some are not on the live stream. Like, we've been killing it, and I think it's because price action was very easy. There's like a lot of setups. Right now, it's like, is this easy price action? Especially like only considering PM. Like, since I started, like, this is not easy at all. We're bullish bias for sure, but am I gonna just long just cause when we're just grinding up the whole day before PM session even started? It just hurts. Should be looking for a short for lunch lows with PM. I mean, I need to see something first. I'm not gonna just go based off that. Just based on what we've been seeing all day, which has been very bullish bias. And I think we just keeps on pushing. At least, I think hitting 900 here. Where is that level? Is it here? 915? Yeah. We'll likely try to at least hit 915 here. This price action is getting drawn somewhere. Just pushing, pushing, pushing. PM session has been pretty tough lately to find entry. Yeah, those who trade PM like as their main session, like you would understand, or like those who even trade often with PM, you would really understand like how PM has not been the easiest to trade versus AM session or even other previous days versus PM. Yeah, look at that, another pump there. What would you like to see to consider shorts? See, that's what I like to look at the 15-minute for. So I can be like, oh, if it inverses 15-minute, or if I see anything unmitigated, but it's just been grinding up. So we're gonna browse opt to 5 here. Even the 5 really doesn't show much here. Just something that shows that we're gonna not respect the bullish PD arrays and start respecting the bearish ones. So if that can show me that, then we're game. I'm gonna have to. It's like my job now is to find where that is. So I myself am trying to figure that out. But yeah, let's just look at the 5-minute, right? Or even the 1. We can see very clear low res liquidity just been building up, just because it's very bullish bias here. And to even note here, I'll be liking longs if we can take out a internal low, which I think I like this distinct low here, and then return back up, and then I'll try to look for longs there. That's a potential setup idea that I could rock with. But yeah, we just also target ES highs. Yeah, I don't like longing up here yet. We're just pushing. What do we? We're almost, yeah. I want to see most likely 30% on the day closing, and then Q would be. I can see that as a headline already. Trump wins, 30% close. Been just pushing. Man, I want to see if Lance or Desi would get on with me, but they're not. We can do. Just because these type of days, you just want to sit back and just let things play out. But yeah, I'm glad we have a consistent viewer base where a lot of you guys know that what we're doing, we're just playing consistent. We're doing the right things, and if the setup comes, we'll play for it. I'm gonna look at chat in a second. I'm kind of sending something here. Oh, I got chat. Love you, Brian. Thank you for hosting live. Yeah, thank you for joining too. It's always good to have you guys on. Look, guys, it's 4 years of up only. You better lock in these next 4 years. No red days at all. It's gonna be, you know how it's October? It's gonna be next 4 years. The whole year is gonna be up. Look at the weekly. Let me check the weekly, guys. Well, high of day for ES. I'm just gonna probably move this here. This SMT shows the same story. This is gonna be a significant closure too. I don't think we want to hit higher day yet, or kind of these big levels yet. We're likely gonna get a closure, which we get a nice closure above this, then retrace back inside of this gap that we made here into this daily like breaker model here, and then we can go for a leg up if that's what I'm looking for, like a bullish move. Have we even seen a flip at all since this 11 a.m. macro move here? I don't think we have seen it yet. I would hate to short and I get decimated too. We're just gonna wait. Would you guys look to short above this price action? And if so, what would you be looking for shorts? Because I'm still kind of waiting. Because now we're starting to break down here. And I don't know what I'm looking for, just because I'm not seeing what I want to see on the lower time frames. At least I want to see displacement, right? Displacement and closure. That's always bare minimum. SMT with YM. Don't have YM. Okay, we did take the ESI. That's also something I wanted to look for. We have this 5-minute order block here, right? Get it, destroy this order block, and then we'll be looking to see short setups. A short sweep followed by a strong sweep followed by a strong displacement down with some kind of inversion. Yep. I want to see some liquidity being built up. Like, so with ES, we have some equal lows now. I want to see that, something like that high probability structure where we have a nice immediate draw. Because this is gonna be a rebalance. We just hit that OB here. So if I'm looking at a bias, we're bullish until this breaks bare minimum. Sweep the overnight high and hit 0.5 equilibrium overnight high. What overnight high we're talking about? Oh, it is overnight high, right? Because all the other highs we're like NQ's high days right now. Good bounce on this 5 minute though. What makes you stream every day since you don't have a paid community? Okay, there's multiple parts to this. The first part, at the core, is just me. When I trade live, I think I trade better, and that might be because I'm looking for quality setups. Because, you know, if I trade by myself, I could take like 5 trades, 3 trades, maybe if I'm. But it's like accountability, right? Because I don't want to see myself lose in front of everyone. That's why you guys only see me look for quality setups, and like I go for 1 setup, 2 setups, maybe a stream, and that's a result. So I don't think I would have done my streak in October, like that 25 win streak, if I wasn't streaming. I don't think I would have. But yes, some of you guys are on the stream to learn, some of you guys are looking for trades, some of you guys are just doing it for entertainment. Whatever the reason is, hopefully you guys find value from it. Just know I don't want to force trades, so if there's gonna be no trades, no interest anywhere, that's how I'm gonna protect myself. Looking for longs too. I'm kind of like, we're bullish buys, right? But I'm starting to look at shorts. I was looking at this 5 minutes, so if I was like bullish, this is probably a setup that I'll look to enter from, because that's the next area I want to see. We should sweep this low, bounce from this 5-minute OB. That's like the next bullish PD ray. So when we're just kind of bouncing around, we got a nice closure up, retrace the OB. If this did get a displacement through this OB here, we could look for a deeper move. But we didn't do that, so this is still respected. This is still bullish. Oh, it looks like you guys are shorting on stream right now. Let's see, I'm entering short. I hope it plays out. I'm kind of sidelines right now because it didn't give me confirmation. So I have some Apex accounts. We're at 5 withdrawals, and I'm on to hit, I think, like maybe 1 or 2 more trading days. I'll hit 6 withdrawals. Should I withdraw the whole amount? I think they have like 10k, 11k on those accounts. I'm considering it, but I don't know like how Apex would think about that, because I would just make new accounts and start them again. I feel like that's gonna flag you for like a restriction on the probation. Short at 941, take profit at 951. What? Short at 951, and take profit at... Oh, short at 941, take profit at 51. I feel like this is a loss though. Unless it's the opposite. Yeah, I don't think shorts is there yet for me. We need to see what it looks like with this 5-minute OB here. I think, yeah, ES did take this low here though. So we're starting to build like these relative lows here. Those are some nice draws at least, and that's why we just tagged. We'll see if it wants us to displace through it though, or if it's just like a sweep for higher. Nikki asked if I'm in short. Here's the thing, guys. If I'm liking a trade, I'll tell you what trade what I need to see first. Right now, I think we already explained that, or I am sitting in sidelines because I would only look for shorts if this 5-minute order block is violated. We didn't violate that, so just try to get that received, that there should be no confirmation for anything except bullish bias. If you're looking for longs, I think that's fair. Shorts is not there yet. Will I get flagged that my viewers did that like twice on experts, took the whole balance? Don't you gotta hold your safety net for my fund futures? For Apex, I think after the 3rd withdrawal, you don't need a safety net anymore. You can just withdraw the whole thing. I don't know the terms, but I'm just like, you know, anticipating like, you know, as a business perspective, someone who just withdraw their whole balance and then restart sim again. That's someone I would put in probation. I would put that person in probation, being like, this boy is just recycling sim counts. Let me see. Let me look at the chat here. Knowing when not to trade is just as important than knowing when to. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. Like if you know you shouldn't be touching this, once it flips, okay, now we're hunting, and that's what a lot of people do neglect, and that's how they are not consistent. This morning, price reverses upside. Okay, yeah. Why did you stop trading on TradingView? There's multiple reasons that I would connect it, but I have all my accounts connected with Conto, and I really want to just focus on trading on InTrader. That's what I mainly do. I only do TradingView just for the stream, and I do get lazy with it. The other side is some prop firms. If I do copy with this, if a very specific prop firms, they don't want to see me share my positions. So I'm trading through like six different prop firms, and some are more hesitant about that. But most are good though. Most let me do it. You can see in the terms and conditions, they're like, oh, you can't share your trade publicly or something, even if you're live streaming. But yeah, that's a third two reason. One, I'm trading InTrade. The other, some restriction on just two prop firms, and then third is just maybe because I want to get you guys hunting on your own. Like that's the best way to learn. You're not gonna learn just signal botting, and that's what a lot of people are doing when they're watching the stream. When I was showcasing all the execution real time, it's not gonna be applied to everyone, but if I'm telling you, like, if it does this, I'm looking for this as a trade, this is where I put my stop loss, that's the same thing as like me entering and seeing you guys in person. As long as you're paying attention and still understanding how I trade. There's a video on it, and there's gonna be more we're working on to make more of an advanced theory comprehensive video. But yeah, and yeah, let's just declare the stream, like, let's say I don't even take execution. This is a tape reading only stream. That would probably protect me from any legality too. I'd be like, oh, this is all tape reading, this is all SEM, this is all just hypotheticals. If it does this, buy. If it does this, short. Yeah, I think a handful of you guys were talking about shorts. I kind of opted out not to short just because I'm waiting for this OP to flip first. So that you get my perspective too of how I retape price action. The 15-minute, I would always look at the 15-minute because I'm trading. When I trade the 1 minute, I look at the 15 as my guidance, as my narrative for market structure on the intraday time frame. I just don't really see much here. We have this OB here, just deeper down. If there's a fair value gap, especially unmitigated, this is a small one. This is like 4 points. I don't even know if I would consider looking at this. I'll mark it out though, but it's just not much to go by, right? Would like to see SMT though. If any do SMT with ES, that's something to go by. And then once we just see a bearish PDRA violates, that's where we can hammer in a flip on lower time frames. Might be starting to see some things soon here. Alright, that's a better displacement now. Let's see if we get some shorts. I still want to see this violated first. I think we did the first retap party, so the second one tends to be weaker. Pump it, up 180 points from visual entry, looking for 900. If you are looking, if you're asking about anything about the music or indicators that I'm using, you can just join the Discord, and it's all pinned on the general chat. I'll have to check it out. So yeah, now shorts is looking a little bit better. I still need to see a nice closure here. That's some much stronger displacement. Let's see this closure here. We'll get a 5-minute closure in 210 in 2 minutes. 2580 by tomorrow New York session. 580. Let's see what 580 is so deep. That's like yeah, that's London lows. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. I do like those type of moves where we've been pretty aggressive. Look at the 4 hour. We've been just pretty aggressive upside. If we want another leg up, we likely want to retrace back inside this this one-sided delivery, which on the daily chart just looks like a whole gap. And yeah, bare minimum, just a retrace back inside this order block here. It's a very large order block of that too. Just back and forth so far. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, my Tradeify video comes out today. I was gonna upload it yesterday, but we had the election, and I don't know. I was also paying attention to that. I don't know if anyone's gonna be watching that if I was watching election. So we have that today. So it's about 14 minutes. We go over an introduction to Tradeify, which I'll showcase here already if you guys are interested before the video or even want to see for yourself. It's on the website. If it loads here. Yeah, if it loads. I'm going to make a guide for each one of them. Mostly Apex next, because that's, I think, much more rules with Apex 3.0, and then my fun features also. So there's an Explore Tradeify, which is going to be a guide. It shows the deals already on this website, along with the cash rebate that we have on this website. So it's just basically an overview. So you have 7 funded, unlimited evals, research, and the trading platforms, and you can see which each plan is, the payout structure, basically everything that's on their website. I splattered and condensed it on one page so you can see directly what you're looking at. So you can look at the payout structure, you can look at all these type of things, or like straight to funded, like what's your max payout? The first one 3 months, or 3K on the 150K, 3K second month, third month 3K, and then fourth month's 3,500. After that, you get we can see the live funded structure here. After 4 payouts, you get transferred to live, and then what happens? They combine your account. You see which balance higher, blah blah, and then these simple questions like, okay, what happens when you fail your account? You can go back sim. What happens when you switch to live or transfer to live? You can't trade those sims anymore. So I'm gonna try to make them for each prop firm. So if you guys want to reference back, you have this information, and it's gonna be updated. I'm gonna work with the prop firm itself to keep me updated as well. Yeah, but the video comes out today. Probably 6 p.m. today. Goes over these. I got a big payout with them, 12,000. Hopefully next month or next window will be a full payout. Keep in mind, 3 months lows nor highs have been taken out. What? I just want PM to be good again. PM has been so bad lately. This is so I trade. You guys know I trade from 1 to 3. This is the range of PM. It's somewhat minimal compared to the other sessions. We still have another hour though, but it's just one direction up. Maybe I should have looked at long somewhere. I always like look back like what kind of setups would I have done based off my system. The only setup I could see is this 5-minute OB. I would long this. If this breaks, then I'll look for shorts. So it'd be like long. Let's say long 48, right? If I can probably find on the 1 minute. Stop till we close under this OB, the mean threshold especially. So it could be stop under 40. And what kind of trade would that be? Was that this low? Yeah, I think it was this low here. This is based off the video that I have. It's gonna be long after we induce this low with bullish bias, and then hitting a 5-minute order block. So it could be long here. Stop at 40. That's like a hypothetical. I'm just looking back in hindsight. How come you don't trade 3 to 4? So post 3 is power hour. You already know power hour is something very volatile, not very consistent. So there's many power hours, maybe it's lackluster. Others where it just like goes crazy. For a session like that, you really don't can trade consistently. So like if let's say you run like an algo bot or something, let's say you develop one, you'll notice like once price action is more like consistent or more generalized in a certain price range, you can get data and build off of that. But when you put it on something volatile where there's like CPI, FOMC, or even the 9:30 open, 3 p.m. power hour, you see that your stats is gonna decrease because sometimes it'll do good, then other times it's like why did the price action do this? That's something you recognize. So that's why I don't trade the 9:30 open first. So from 9:30 to like 9:50, that's first 20 minutes I don't trade. Last hour, don't trade. That's how you remove the outliers. Just like how you won't trade the same way if it was non-farm payroll, right? Or FOMC. It's just not consistent with your model. Yeah, I should look longs here. This is like kind of hindsight, man. But just know, there's two things. First, I'm looking for a trade, right? If it does this, I'll look for shorts. We cleared that already. I should have looked for longs and maybe tried it just because we're so bullish biased. The other side is like when to take something or when not to take the short because of a false indicator. So I think some of you guys are talking about like shorts here or something like that. Like we don't want to see that until we get full confirmation, especially when all the time frames that we see is bullish bias. Even the higher time, 4 hours is very bullish too. So when you see all that stuff, you see one little break here, let's say break of the trend line, or sweep. That's just more whether it's like a displacement and closure, or it can actually flip the bias and change the state of delivery there, or is it just a very clear inducement of an internal low for higher? So I think I got one side right. One side is not to take the short. The other side should have been to take the long, though. Oh, 2024, yes. What do you guys think of the election here? Let me see. Let me see the results. Yeah, there's still some finalized, but it's already like declared. Trump basically won by 71 million votes. 51%. So 71 million, 67. I don't know the turnout. What's the turnout with that? Is it like 40% turnout voting rates? Still very good. He's about to win Arkansas and Nevada as well. So he's gonna break 300. Yeah, I don't think there's a chance that Harris is gonna take these two. She's very far behind. And it's already what? What's it? 85% voted, reported 61%. Why is Arkansas so slow? But I'm glad every state was able to. Oh, there's Alaska too. Every state was able to do it the same day. Oh, there's Maine as well. So she'll at least get Maine. But Florida, look at Florida. Let's see the stats. 56%. Yeah, I had a very strong opinion about Florida. Like Florida's, based on my experience, has been pretty shifting conservative. He won the popular vote and electoral college. So yeah, the other side can't even talk about like, oh, let's abolish the electoral college, because he also won the popular vote. It's over. What are you talking about? What are you talking about that they're still counting to do? Yeah, no, it's already declared at least. I just want to see, like, during the last election, I believe there were some states where it had multiple delays, and like, it was not finished the same night, and that's where the conspiracy comes in. Like, oh, there could be fraud being done, which it's open to vulnerability. They're still counting for some states, though, which we saw there. But I think the results was very expected, at least. I saw in Robinhood you can bet on it, so I didn't know how it works, but I was like, I bet $10, or no, I bought 10 contracts for like 60 cents, I think, and it said like bet 6 to win 10. Made $4 from it. I thought it was like plus 100 though, or times 100, but it's fine. I think the trader community really expected or was already supporting Trump in his plans. So we're on the same page here, guys, for the most part. Maybe like 20% of you guys on the other side. Damn, this is dirt slow though. I need to start trading AM though. I think tomorrow I'm gonna look to trade AM. Not on stream though, probably on Discord. If you guys want to see me trade Discord, I'll put alerts and all that stuff and show you what I'm looking at. As long as there's no, I'm pretty sure I'm done with my meetings with my devs for now, for the project that we have. But I just did back-to-back meetings every day to get this thing running. Lots of stuff in the back end, really. And then we're also trying to onboard multiple other firms. So we're looking at Apex, we're looking at Take Profit, we're looking for Tick Trader. Bunox is kind of difficult because they don't want to work with some personal data that we need to get the cash rebate working. But any advice on handling losses and not revenge trading? I feel like there's a lot to talk about that, but you just want to try to remove emotion as best you can, right? And if you have risk management, you won't be kind of tilting or anything like that. Just whatever position you is, like everything ties together. So when you are being emotional, you're gonna remove your stops. You're gonna look for terrible trades where you normally wouldn't take trades. And then you're trying to make your money back. Like, let's say you're down a few thousand, you try to make it back to your green. And how to fix that is to not let it happen to begin with, just building good habits. And that's like only taking trades that you would take, and look for setups that you normally would look at, not just because setup goes wrong. Is there FOMC tomorrow? What the hell? Someone just asked me if I'm trading FFC. I did not know there's FFC tomorrow. Let me see. Oh, is Powell speaking tomorrow? On a Thursday? I thought it was always Wednesday. Was it not always Wednesday? So we have FFC tomorrow. Is that something good to play evals on? It is, but I think because election is Thursday. Okay, yeah, they delayed it because of election. Damn. That's kind of crazy with volatility. Because FOMC, if it's a good, you know, good reaction, we can just go crazy. We can go too high of day on NQ. Another 400 points. How's Bitcoin doing, by the way? DJT, I was really considering that how this is gonna play out. It's gonna pump up massively and then it's gonna sell off. He's once again DJT, like the Trump media, is not sustainable for just because of the news election. But love to see things play out. Let me see Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 9% a day, 76,000. Wow. I think this is one of the times where I did not have any positions to hold throughout this major announcement. I just sat out because I felt like I did good enough in October, good enough in November, and it's still somewhat a gamble in a way where it's like risky because you don't know what's going to happen with the news. But it does give me FOMO when I see some of you guys kill it, like absolutely kill it. That's is that truth? DJT, that stock, is that about truth? Like that Twitter copy almost? That's why I remember. I'm not too confident in that though. But yeah, maybe we'll do the stream for FMC tomorrow. Damn, I really wanted to trade AM today, because AM would have been easy. No trades yet from my end, guys. I just didn't see anything. Got this inversion here. I just need to see a flip or a sweep somewhere. We didn't get a sweep, but we did retrace to a PD array on the 5 here. So this would have been a decent long there. Yeah. It's just very overextended from AM and overnight session, so that makes PM more difficult. It feels so boring, but yeah, feel free to chat with me in the live chat. At least besides just trading, we're still in the chat, guys. I still I know a lot of you guys are talking about like, oh, I want videos on more about trading. It's gonna be in the works. For most of November, I'm almost in December. Just basically start of November is when I'm gonna do the journey of more content creation. And then we'll see how far we go from there. So I'm gonna plan at least work on one video per week, and the next video is likely gonna be a trading video. Oh, also another thing. Did you guys see this? Tradeify. Extra 5% off, so it's 40% off now. Instant funded. Coach Smart works there, and then if you use that, you can get also another cash rebate. Just use a referral, Coach Smart. I should just post that too. Just because you guys always want good deals. There's another 5% there. Okay, I'll just pin that there. You promote prop way too much. Man, just have passion for the game. Here's the thing with that too. Like, dude, me trading, I trade all the prop firms. I'm like the biggest prop supporter there is. Every day I'm trading prop firms. I'm talking about prop firms. And I'm also supporting the prop firms that I use. Like just today, I got paid off from Apex. Yesterday, I got paid off from Tradeify. The day for that, I got paid off Top Step. This is my biggest source of income for payouts, and I want you guys to get the same goals as well. It's 40% off with a code, right? And then you can get 5% rebate through our website, which is not launched yet, but we've been paying people out. We're gonna launch it probably near next mid-November maybe. We got everything finalized, so everything works out. We've been paying people out with our cash reward. Just basically it's like Rakuten, or Honey. You making like 40 to 50K off affiliates. I'm kind of doing like 10, 15 per firm. But with the rebate system now, I think we paid out like 10,000 RE this last month. So that is a win-win situation there, because I'm giving a third of what I'm making back to you guys. It's not much, Kurt, but it adds up. So you buy 7 accounts, 11, 11, 11. That's now what, $80 or $75, $77, and then like it's not supposed to just get you a immediate hard cash back. You build that up over the course of 2 months. You might just accumulate to a few $100. People always find something to bitch about. I mean, I'm always here to entertain it, at least to a certain extent, just because I'm always open about things, right? I'm open about how much I make from payouts. I'm open about when I win or lose. Open about the project we're doing. What's good said. I got $120 just sitting there. You're accumulating because so many people already requested the payout. I feel like the hate is somewhat warranted for some people if like they just all they do is promote, but I'm the trader first. Every month my payout is always higher than my affiliates. Let's say October, 150K payouts. This month I'm probably going to project 100K payouts as well. Maybe if not 100, just depends. It could be 80. Nowhere near that in the affiliation. Plus with the rebate, we're gonna still cough out 5 figures each month back to you guys. What upcoming project you're working on now? It's the Smart Prop Firm website, which is gonna basically give you. We're gonna also put content creation, not just only my content but others too. So I think it's gonna be more of a universal resource that also has props, so it's like, you know, prop resources and also trading resources. So if you want to freshen up on like breakers, I'm gonna make a lot of content there, including my model and any indicators I use, any indicators that people use. It's gonna be just like a resource for all of them. I have 7K in my Express account. How much do you think I should withdraw? I would always advocate for taking all you can. So you're asking like, oh, I have this much money. How much should I withdraw? Whatever the max you can, just take the money. That's always gonna be my my decision, because it's your money at the end of the day. If I mean that's just normal, because like first it's just SIM money, and until you withdraw it, it's your hard cash. Damn, we're just pushing. 916 is heading towards there now. You can't take it all. Oh yeah, if it's Express, you can take 50% of it. I'm more saying like always take whatever you can. So if they allow you to take 3,000, take 3,000. Like with Tradify, take the maximum. Don't leave cushions because you can always build back up. That's the way that I think of it. If you disagree, that's fine. But first off, pay yourself. Pay yourself because there could be a day, let's say tomorrow, where you blow the count from a bad day. You could have got paid already. Yeah, I haven't taken a single trade yet, guys. I really wanted to, but damn. What's up, Sergio? You ever plan on making the Discord premium, or would it remain the free? I'm assuming you asked that question if based on not knowing the history of the Discord. It was premium for the most of conception. It was only free recently, and I'm gonna just keep it free for now because we already removed everyone who has a subscription. There's people lifetime there, but it's gonna be probably gonna be back to private when it's too big, and then when I'm also trying to do Discord lives again. But right now I'm just focused on other projects. I'll focus on trading with everyone here. I'm also focused on scaling up my trading, and I don't want to do two different live streams. Yeah, but yeah, for now it's open. You're probably good for November at least, or even December. Who knows? Going on my first cruise this weekend. Let's go. Give us some information. What's the cruise line? How many days? What's the destination? That's something we need to know before we can give you some details. Drugs. Hopefully it's not Carnival or MSC. If not, man, it's an average cruise. Because I feel like I've been in most of the cruises. It's Carnival. Oh, never mind. I mean, Carnival's cool and all. It's like good with kids, good for experience, but there's definitely other cruise line with better food, better amenities, better just ratio of workers. Just Carnival's more cheap and average, family friendly. Yeah, I would like Virgin or even Royal Caribbean. Those two are good. Yeah, we're going for 916 here. You never cruise. At least you're gonna have fun because you have all the food you want. You're gonna be walking a lot, so you're not even gonna be overweight from all eating all this food. It's always a fun time, especially as a trader, you know, because let's say you're always caught up with trading, doing all these type of things. If the cruise already, you have that set schedule. So let's say it's a 4 or 5 day cruise, 5 day cruise. Let's say, it's already planned. All you gotta do is plan to drive there or fly there, and then everything else is done. Like you can do whatever you want on the cruise, be spontaneous, food's covered, housing covered, and that's why it's a good way for me to maneuver. Because if I'm trying to plan for a trip to a different country, I gotta look for housing, I gotta look for food, I gotta look for what to do, I gotta look for a handful of things, and it takes a lot of planning, which I would probably do eventually. Just for now, cruise has been great. Oh yeah, I also pay for Starlink. Starlink is pretty good. I ran the data or the Y speed test. I think it's like 6 was it megabytes? Is that what it's called? 6 megabytes. So it's low, but it's doable. You can definitely use it. You can watch YouTube videos. You can stream. You can also trade. I was also trading. Not trading. You know, just like log a day, just to make sure I get my payouts. But man, a lot of people are gonna just come down to Florida now. Florida for the cruises, because it's like you drive there for the weather, I guess. Not for the hurricane, for the zero state tax. Just a nice area to live in with good people. You just turn airplane mode on and then just buy the Wi-Fi they have. I think it's like 25 a day. Oh, that's for Virgin though. I don't know if Carnival has it. But yeah, wow, what a lackluster day though. No, bring him out on Star like that'd be crazy. That's funny. Yeah, what a slow grind up. Did you take sick medicine? I went through like 3 cruises, I think, the last 12 months. There's only one cruise where I was actually feeling motion sickness. That was probably because it was like nighttime and then there was waves pushing. But yeah, some people have some issues with the motion. There's little pills, yeah. It's chewable pills and it should help that, or you can use patches, I think. You just put a patch in your arm. Yeah, I would bring it just in case though. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. You were in the Navy, take 1 pill every day. Well, the cruise, I think, is more stabilized. The Navy, I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming it's going to be rocky. And, like, cruise is such a gigantic ship. It doesn't feel like we're moving too much, really. Hi, Brian. Been gone for a while and just came back. Are you only promoting Tradeify? No, I think it's Tradeify right now has been a great firm. I have a great experience with it. My community, you guys have a great experience with it. That's what I'm pushing. But I still trade all these other firms. So Tradeify, My Funny Futures, highly recommend My Funny Futures. Recommend Apex. Recommend Take Profit. I don't have Top Step in here. I would probably add Top Step though. Top Step doesn't do sales, right? I'll at least add a guide for Top Step. But this is deal of the week. When Top Step don't run deals, like, what's the point? But I trade all firms, guys. Everyone knows that. I don't discriminate. Just follow all the rules. I even trade FTT, but I don't really promote them anymore because they're delays. So, this is always so fun to do in the morning or just any time of day. Look at payout junction. Let's see how much they paid out. It's like kind of like a guessing game. Like, are they gonna pay people out? They really haven't paid people out for a long time, man. This is since. Wait, is this right? Oh, the first of November was their before 90K payout. After that, it's been like 5 days. Today they're starting to pay out again. Man, I literally have nothing to say with FTT. I was never dick riding FTT. It was always with cautions. Similarly, like with ETF in the past, so like this is too good to be true. I'm just gonna put my investment in, and I'm still not getting paid from it yet. I requested 35K payout, still waiting for a long period of time. But that's a good thing with being diversified. If this is your only firm, this is always saying like don't do FTT, don't do any other firm until you go for the good value one, then branch out. So no matter what happens, let's say if Tradeify goes underwater, I still have Apex, I still have Top Step, I still have My Fun Futures. So diversification is always key. If I show you what I would recommend from each one, I would likely start with My Fun Futures first, or Tradeify. I think Tradeify first for instant funding. Honestly, Tradeify first, then expand to My Fun Futures, and then get Apex and Top Step as well. Top Step combine or their evals are kind of difficult to pass. I feel like. With my fund futures, you can throw them in news. Top Step, you can't do that. Take profit only if you want to scale. It's still intraday trailing on funded, which a lot of people don't like. But yeah, I think trade 5 first. Get instant funded there. Branch out. Top Step. So just in case one firm goes bad, you still have so many other firms. What'd you do before trading? I was in school. I was in college. Oh, just while we're chatting right now, I'm gonna show. Maybe have I talked about this before? This is gonna be such a big revelation to some of you guys. You guys know the game. This is gonna only be on the stream here. The game Madden Mobile, right? You guys know about this game? It's on the App Store. It was very popular when I was a kid, like in 8th grade. That's like 10, 12 years ago. But just, you guys know there's a currency in the game. Like these coins here. I was selling these coins. So I had my own website there, which I was generating some wealth, and then I used that wealth to start trading. So I had a website like this. Basically, it's not this type of website. Let me see. This is so funny. I'm just gonna buy Madden coins. I think my website was more like this. So I had a developer do some stuff like this. It was only for Madden Mobile, not for console. And I would basically buy coins from others. There's so many ways to make coins. Or this is someone I talked to 12 years ago. I guess he's still running. Wow, I don't know how much he's making, but back then he was making, I think, like 20, 30,000 a month, and I was only doing like a few thousand a month. But if we're asking like what did I do before that, that's what I was doing. I had a website selling that currency, and then after that we went to school, and I dropped out. Dude, yeah, it's gonna be a video. It's gonna be an introduction video. Maybe I'll talk about everything. Yeah, I think the year of the COVID time is when I started trading. So COVID time is like 4 years now, right? A little bit more than 4 years, approaching 5. Because like classes was canceled basically. You were at home. You had a lot of time to do things. I think a lot of you guys also started trading COVID time. But you guys know the story now. This order block here, if this get violated, we could see a really good sharp move down here. Would that classify as a breaker? That 1 minute bearish breaker. Let me see. Oh yeah, this one would be a breaker. Yeah. The only thing I would say, like, we still need confirmation higher time frame. Just because you got like a sweep here, this could be an inducement here for higher. We need to see it flip or a violation somewhere. I think we're gonna get that going somewhere here though. So we're looking at this 5-minute OB here. If this violates, then that's bare minimum something. I don't really love seeing the 5-minute. I usually like the 15-minute. So I get a closure on this 15-minute here. That's something I like to see. Do you trade every account together or separate groups? Most of it is together, but when I do have a lot of accounts, like let's say I have 50 accounts, I would trade them in groups. It could be groups of 15 or 20. Like if I have 50 accounts, I'll split them in 3 groups usually. I think last time was like 2010. Only because FTT, first of all, I had to make a separate group in itself because you can't put that in NinjaTrader. So I was already bound to have 2 groups, but I still have like 4 different firms on NinjaTrader, so we split them up again. And yeah, I think it's also good for diversification there too. Did Tradify update their dashboard yet? Let me see what we're looking at. Do you need a special license? No, you don't need anything. You can use Replicanto. I have a video on that. It's very easy to do, at least. I believe, yeah, if you want to use a trade copier from Tradevate, that's the option. But if not, Replicanto is a great option too. So yeah, this is what we're working with right now. With Tradify, I'm gonna try to get this a payout for next cycle, and then all I need to do is make 2,000 this count, make 1,000 this count, make what 800 on this count, and then make 2,000 this count, and then we can get full delivery. Oh, and then 3,000 ish on this count. It's good. Hopefully we get a big payout on Tradify. So yeah, this is a good example. Someone asked like if this is a good breaker. My answer, yes, it's a breaker, but if you're trading based on pattern alone, you're not gonna end well. Just only because you see a 1 minute bear setup on a very bullish trend day on multiple time frames. And like I said, this could have just been a inducement or higher. This could come back down. This could induce and run back up. We don't know that, so that's why we look for confirmation. And so far today, I don't really like to play longs until I get a clean sweep of lots of lows. We didn't really get that. Every time we just take one internal low and then run back up. So yeah, this is a breaker, but it's not a breaker that I would trade until I get confirmation. So when you see the higher time frame, the intraday bias here still bullish, is that a good idea to short? If you're shorting, it's counter trending. Oh, Danny, dude, Danny was doing the same thing. You snipe good players who listed cheap. So some context to that too. How people make money those coins? People list characters for cheap, players for cheap, and then you resell them for high price. You can develop bots, basically like this auto press refresh, and you can filter out like, oh, what you're looking for. If you're looking for a certain level of player, what the price is, you'll auto buy it. And that's how people make money. And then, you know, there's like a marketplace for it, which is kind of interesting in hindsight. It's like 12 years ago, and all these people who were involved in this were mostly from the age of like 12, 13 to like 16, 17. And then some grown-ups like above 20 were trying to capitalize and make websites and all this other big stuff. I was doing it when I was like in 8th grade. But what a time. And who knows, like maybe in 5-10 years I could be using something different, not from trading. It'll be like a new venture. There's always something going on. You don't know what you're gonna do. I didn't know I was gonna trade prop firms 4 years ago. I didn't know I didn't even know I was gonna trade futures or anything. I was trading penny stocks. Now I'm focused on like real trading. Use the S&P and the Nasdaq. It is about real trading, more about analysis than just meme and all that. Came a long way. Yeah, we're about to hit 3 p.m. guys. What a bummer. I really want to deliver you guys a trade, but if it's something I'm not willing to trade myself, I'm not willing to do it. But I hope during the stream though, if you were trying to take shorts, I hope maybe my commentary deterred you from that. If you're looking for longs, I hope that also gave you some confidence. Because so far, we've been looking to see if we can get confirmation for bearish bias flip on the narrative. But we're still bullish bias until we get that confirmation. So longs are fair game. Shorts, we're just waiting for confirmation. And we talked about confirmation many times. Confirmation is this OB here getting decimated, closure under the mean threshold, and then next thing, same thing, mean threshold, get a closure under. We basically close within the opening of it, the high of it, but we went inside of the candle and then move back higher. That's still very bullish there. You have a mentor, or did you do it yourself? I think it's a lot of trial and error. And I would be grateful to be able to watch someone with a system and with all their patience, their risk management. I didn't have that back then, so that's why my first 2 years, it was good, then it was bad, good, bad. I rather had a slow, consistent, gradual move up than such a volatile moves. Out of context question, but what's your thoughts on 101 funding? Is that Forex or futures? I have no idea what that is. I don't know if it's futures though. and I can't comment on Forex at all. It's a prop firm, but if it's a Forex prop firm, I have no knowledge of it. But yeah, we're probably gonna wrap this up just because we're not gonna see anything here. It's kind of bad. Damn, no trades today at all. We're almost at 10K subs, guys. 800. That's pretty good. Last video. Hopefully you guys liked or watched last videos because this does carry on for what I'm doing now. There's 48 viewers, lots of likes, good feedback there, 48 comments. Yeah, basically, if you want to know more about my trading, I do go somewhat in depth about it. This is probably the most in depth I had about it, and then followed by lots of examples throughout the trading days during the stream. So kill zone, types of price action, time alignment. I feel like each of these section should be a video on itself. So talk about lot time alignment, talk about trading session, talk about price action conditions, talk about draw liquidity, which is immediate and more of a higher time frame one. And then entry models are also very important. So as well as confluence. So like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 video ideas there already. In due time, we're gonna make something out of it. How do you learn about confirmation? It's just whatever trading model or system you have. For you to take an entry, you need to see confirmation somewhere before you get to go for it. And that's what's preventing me from shorting the whole day so far. We have no confirmation. But I think it was, if we're trading AM though, I think I would have longed already. Just because we were much lower. So like during the AM session here, we're kind of like sitting down here, 600s. We haven't really gone too far yet. But PM, we really went to 800s already. But yeah. I think that's gonna wrap the stream, guys. We're gonna be live for FMC. Hopefully, maybe we'll have another person on to entertain us. And then maybe we'll also trade Apex on it. If you want to see that happen, FMC during the 2 PM drop, you can trade some evals and throw them in news and see if you can pass them. I'm considering doing that as well. FMC 2 PM, who's trading evals. Or press one if you're trading evals tomorrow. Let's see if you guys want to run it with me. I do want more Apex evals just because I'm probably going to withdraw maximum on a handful of accounts, so I need more fundeds anyways. And I haven't maxed out yet since Sim2 funded too. Sim2 funded, you don't need to worry about evals. You don't even need that. You think that's a good idea waiting for the new year to trade? I'm in solid profits, don't want to mess up election time plus the end of the year. And dude, that's your choice. If you want to risk down, that's fair too. I don't know if you're trying to trade personal account, maybe that's already good. If you're trading prop counts, you can also like take it easy, take base hits. But yeah, you already have a feeling where you don't want to mess things up. Definitely size down at the very minimum. Trade Sim to funded on FMC. That'd be crazy. But yeah, I'll do a closing note, guys. This is a project that we've been working on for the last months. I've been working on for a year now. For you guys, we've been testing for a few months. If you want to get some evals, I would recommend Apex for FMC tomorrow. But yeah, definitely use a code. If you buy from TradeFi or MyFin Features, you can get a cash rebate if you make an account and then submit here. So TradeFi, MyFin Features, there's a submission box here. Or you can get a cash rebate, 5%. If you spend $100, you get 5 back. If you spend $1,000, you get 50 back. And that's not a lot if you think about it, but still 5%. It accumulates over time. It's free cash, and I would definitely take advantage of it. So if you buy Tradeify, just enter the order ID and submit. You can do up to 10, and once you get verified with it, you get email, and then you can put your PayPal email in, withdraw, and then that's it. Simple as that. All automated now. I'm on live prop, only one account. I'm looking to get paid out, but buying some funds from your link. That's good. Yeah, so if I was in your situation, if you're trying to take it easy on the live account, you know, because you're like, I'm up solid profits, either take base hits or don't trade at all. Maybe just very small. And then, yeah, work on other fundeds. So, like, if because you're already feeling that price action might be a little bit more volatile or not something that you like, you know, trade different accounts. Don't trade the one that you're already successful on and mess that up. Activation fees, 85. Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Buying Apex for tomorrow for FTC. That's a good one. Yeah, I think if there's no code on Apex, but mine still works. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. There's a handful of people that told me my code still works. So that's a positive. Here, I'll post a link if you guys want it. I think if you use a link, it does give you automatic. It would automatically apply the code. Someone can test it out though. Yeah, I'll post this link and then. Because there's no ongoing promotion right now, by the way. Yeah, it works still. 80% off. If you try to use Save 80 or Save 90, their own code, it doesn't work. But okay. Click the link if you want. It would automatically apply. I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Have a good one, and see you guys tomorrow.